There is a deed of great evil looming. One you must prevent.
Right.
I trust you will know it when you hear of it.
It's not so much the quest, it's that I can't go back to Mistmire.
He's doing their water supply, isn't he? It's going to spoil that right off. Everyone has a little tipple. Everyone's dead within a day.
This is brilliant!
What?
Sorry, what?
What? Why?
Because this is the atonement, right? Like this is if I save the paladin order, that'll make up for the stuff I did. Okay, so who wants to join team crawling through the sewers with me?
What are we hoping to get out of talking to the paladins?
I guess just two different approaches to get in.
Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to catch the perpetrator.
Just finding out like why someone might be targeting them.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I suspect it's the money, but that also, yeah, they may have other ideas as well.
Yeah.
What if we just went in and told them someone's going to poison their water supply?
I mean, you could try that.
I mean, that's sensible. Sure.
They might not believe us because of the way that we look and are.
I forgot about the way we look and are. Actually, our true goal is to catch Jacques Darkfall.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Dark.
Like that, like so.
Okay, Andy shouldn't be involved in team trap and catch it.
That's the real goal because that's what gets us the money.
Yeah.
Saving paladins is, either way.
Well, guys, I don't want to alarm you with how great at magic I am.
Go on.
Seems unlikely, but go on.
I've learned a new spell called Disguise Self.
Hello.
Which allows me to magically disguise myself as anything in the world.
Oh, my seahorse, not good enough for you anymore.
Yeah, it's not good enough. I
mean, that is true, it's not good enough.
It really wasn't good enough.
You know, after your spider tiger disguise, I really had to ask myself a lot of hard questions about the quality of your disguise kit. And so I taught myself, through diligent practice and book learning, this new spell. So I could disguise myself as a paladin.
Yeah.
And go in and talk to the head of the paladins and say, I've heard that they're going to poison you, and I am a paladin, so listen to me, because I'm convincing.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah? Yeah? All right, anyone else? I mean,
a magic nerd with his book learning.
Well, it's hard for humans.
Learning spell.
I have to study hard to go up all night in my cabin reading a book about.
I was up all night in my cabin reading books about magic.
I think it speaks to a deeper love and understanding of magic that I had to study.
You know, look, everyone learns magic differently. Some of us study books alone in a cabin for ages. For some of us, the magical melodies flow naturally out of our fingers. Yeah. It's different for everyone, you know.
Yeah,
and there should be no judgment as to what kind of magic learning is cooler.
Absolutely no shame.
There's no
in it.
I cast Disguise Self on myself as Dob. I disguise myself as Dob, and then I throw a brick through the window of the nearest bank.
No one would believe that Dob would rob a bank.
There's you are doing this, right?
No.
Right, there's a.
When you say things like that.
It's canon.
Actually, just make me a throwing check.
Yeah, how good
you might miss
disguise? It's
it's
there isn't
flawless.
really a throwing skill, is there? It's just
magical.
Hang on,
dexterity.
is the disguise just tapes?
It's a flawless magical disguise.
All right, fine.
We'll call it a 5. Just make a dex check and try and huck a brick through a window.
It's a 14.
And there's a smash and then a
That was me, Dob! Prosecute me!
You hear somebody give up an alarm, assault! And then you hear other voices taking up the cry, assault!
Cool.
Assault!
I run around the corner and then undisguise myself.
I was the one saying it was fine how you learned that.
As the cries of assault come up,
Well, if you wanted to meet some
a woman
paladins, that's
points
a
a
really good
finger
way
at
of going
Dob and
about
it's
it.
like, it were him! It were him! And you start to hear the clanking of shod boots.
Okay, I backflip onto the roof out of sight.
Okay.
I
That's
try
a
and
quick,
hide as well because it would be bad if I
that's a
was
quick
seen.
dex acrobatics check from you, please, Dob. We'll call it, I
that
can't
made?
just call it a 10 now because that has to be a 15.
Yeah.
That's a dex stealth check, please, from you, Egbert.
Dex.
Anyone else hiding?
Nope. Just enjoying the chaos. Thank you, everybody.
8 + 2 is a 10.
What do? I'm a
bear.
giant bear.
Just hang out as a bear.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leaning
just let me
casually
read
against-
still like you're a taxidermied bear, you know?
Yeah. I stand
your mouth
still and
open.
try to protect.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I stand outside the pub like this.
Yeah. Like a hat stand, like a fancy hat stand.
Yeah, good.
Taxidermied bear.
You hear like voices inside being like, "It's the best still there, the best still there." And some people stomp into view. 3 of them, in fact, led by one man who, in addition to the armour the others are wearing, has some form of flowing cape, sort of cascading from his shoulders. Could you please describe the way that the paladins of the Dragon Door appear to people?
Yeah, I mean, certainly in an area where everything is covered in filth, they are somehow gleaming, even though there doesn't seem to be an obvious source of light. The armour is shiny, it has a big embossed golden dragon on the chest.
Are they human or are they dragonborn?
There are humans dotted around, but the head, the guy with the cape, is a dragonborn of a similar stripe to Egbert.
You're striped? I didn't realise.
Yeah, and he's another golden dragonborn. Looks pissed.
See,
You mean like drunk?
Not
Because that would help.
Yes.
Okay.
Angry.
Okay.
Needless to say, Egbert, you recognise this guy.
Mm-hmm.
The others, you're sort of vaguely familiar. You're like, I think I might have. But anyway, they stomp into sort of the area, and they're like, what is going on here?
I rolled a. What did I roll? I rolled
Oh,
a.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This was to get up onto the
Yeah.
roof, out of sight. Although I am about to try and quickly unleave the roof because I've thought of something else. You know what? You know what? Fine. Look, it worked. I think it was a 17. So
Great, that's you on the roof.
all right. So I'm neatly disguised behind a Dob-shaped chimney. But then there was that woman was a witness, right, to my crime.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to jump down from the roof again, and as I fall, I'm going to cast Sleep on her and land square in front of one of the paladins.
Okay. Fine.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Cast
Okay.
sleep then. That's 5d8s.
Oh gosh.
So everyone. hand over.
5d8s.
I'll just roll this one 5 times.
Okay.
This one?
2, 3, 7, 5, 3.
Okay. That is enough to knock out the woman.
Okay, good. All right.
So basically, these paladins like stomp in. They're like, "What is going on?"
Yeah.
And then they just see a woman go.
She goes down like a sack of spuds. I land in front of the head paladin. Officers, thank God you're here.
What seems to be the trouble, citizen?
We have just received intelligence. By the way, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. My name's Dob from ye olde Interpol. We're doing a little undercover work in your city. We have just received intelligence that a band of thieves intends to poison your water supply, my good friends. We have saved your life. You are welcome. Go about your business.
What are you talking about?
God, you're going to make me spell it out. Ugh. Okay. In this pub here, there's a gang of real hard nasties. And they.
Police term.
It's an Interpol-y, ye olde Interpol. Term. Yeah, we caught them red-handed. We sent in one of our best undercover agents. He had to break a few windows in the process of determining guilt, but trust me, you'll be thanking us when you're still alive this Christmas, hugging your little paladin children or whatever the hell you people get up to. Anyway, the good news is you're all saved, but no one's drinking any water for the next 24 hours.
Very interesting, Mr.
Dob from ye olde Interpol. God. Names. Rude.
There's just one slight hitch.
Well, how long is this hitch gonna take? This isn't the only case I'm cracking today.
Well, that depends. And you see, he puts his hand to the hilt of his sword.
Calm emotions.
He draws it. He sort of draws it in a very paladin-like way. Like it gleams. It's like swing as he sort of holds it up. And even though you are in the darkness of the reach, it seems to still catch the sunlight as he lowers it and slowly spins it
Am I being knighted?
and points it directly at Egbert.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why are you in the citadel.
He's telling the truth. I had to come back because...
Agent Egbert, don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Silence! This is dragon door business.
Alright, I'm radioing this one in.
What's a radio?
You wouldn't know. You don't have the budget.
I assure you we probably do.
Dob pretends to be on the phone.
He, because it's getting uncomfortable, transfers his sword to another hand.
Okay.
It's like, why, you know that you are not permitted within the walls of the citadel until you have shown atonement equal to your sins.
I know, but the only way to achieve that is by saving this order. I'm going to do it. I'm going to stop the guy. But he's on his way right now.
You honestly believe that this is going to happen? We're under attack?
I trust these guys. We've been through loads of stuff. I got covered in urine once. It was bad.
What?
Doesn't matter. Look, this is going to happen. We need to stop them. It's going to be real bad for you guys if this is allowed to. If this horrible thief's plan is allowed to occur.
Make me a charisma persuasion check, please.
All right.
It's amazing that Egbert has to make this check and I don't.
It's a 15 plus 3, which is my new charisma modifier.
Nice. Okay.
And just to prove what a legit Interpol intelligence operation we are, agents currently in hiding, reveal yourselves.
I don't reveal.
I don't know.
Very good, agents. That was a test. And as we trained you, anyway, Egbert, you were saying, what's that? Hang on, someone's on the right. Yeah, yes, back at base. Yes, yes. Is this headquarters? Yes.
Let's see how this goes first.
Egbert,
Yes.
I'm going to look into this business.
Okay.
Because not to do so would be as careless as you were.
Oh.
I know.
We're going to see how this plays out.
Yep.
And you must leave immediately. Otherwise, and believe me when I say this, it doesn't bring me pleasure, I will cut you down myself.
I think it's bringing him pleasure.
Okay.
Does anyone else think it's bringing him pleasure when he says that? It sounded like it was bringing him pleasure.
I will go that way.
Right. Well,
Thank you again for your clemency for the second time.
I don't feel like these guys are taking the threat seriously. Doesn't sound like they really believe Egbert because of his unspecified past crimes. Maybe he poisoned a bunch of people.
The serial poisoner is that.
All right, I say we regroup, and I think talking to them is
Useless.
Is a non-starter.
They won't listen.
I think we all need to go around the back and cut the thief off at the pass.
Let's do it. All right. I turn and address the head paladin. You have put our operation gravely at risk today, sir, and you'll be hearing from several of my superiors, and trust me, they are not as friendly as I am. Yeah, we're on our way. All right, let's rendezvous. Out, move out, chopper support. Out!
literally told you
Out.
All right. So the paladins head off at a brisk clip. I think they're like, well, we're going to get back to our headquarters before they get there. So they sod off. You see somebody come out of it was bank, wasn't it? It was a bank through the bridge.
Yeah, it was.
See, like someone come out of the bank and just be like,
Who sets up a bank next to the freaking thieves' quarter?
need a count.
That woman did it and then fell asleep.
So you sort of see them come out and be like, that woman sort of wakes up and is like, oh.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Sort of leave her rubbing her eyeballs.
Go through the back way then, are we?
Yeah, all right, Egbert, lead on. Take us to where you think the grate is that leads to the back entrance to the water supply.
There must be a grate around here.
Why doesn't everybody who wants to look for a way into the sewer make me a investigation check? Intelligence investigation. We'll call this a 10, why not?
Ooh, 10. What is that?
9 plus 0 for intelligence is 9.
Mine is
Oh, no,
fine.
wait.
But I'm
Oh,
a
no.
bear.
Yeah. It's intelligence investigation rather than wisdom
16.
perception.
Nice.
5.
So only Prudence passed.
It was a 10, right?
Yeah.
Good to beat?
Sorry, you
got-
passed.
I
You
got-
both passed.
I could have sworn there was a grate round here somewhere,
but I can't see it.
The sort of the odd twins just point to one.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great.
There's the great.
Yeah, I was looking in that.
Yeah, but it's
this
there.
isn't your first trip through the sewers, or
We've been to
We've been.
sewers.
Oh, we've been to the sewers.
Yeah, we've been into sewers.
Yeah, we were in
yeah.
the sewers when we went to the Pearl Market.
Yeah.
of course you're filled with a massive sense of foreboding because you know it's horrible down there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
How about this time, Egbert? You give me a piggyback so I don't have to ruin my boots. Because you didn't last time, but now that I'm helping you get atonement,
Go on,
like a
then.
piggyback.
Alright, I'll give Corazon a piggyback.
Great.
All right, the great indeed is.
I would like to hop onto Merilwen's back. She's still a bear. Prudence, care to join me?
Yes. Wait, we're about to.
We're about to
open
wade through raw sewage.
The great, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's the secret, possibly that entrance to a paladin citadel. Are there likely to be any sort of defenses, security? Paladin, whatever.
There don't need to be any defences. So let's just go in.
As you finish this sentence, Merilwen's into the
Everyone's legs aside.
I'm already on the bear, so it's like, fine. No caution.
So you're just clawing it open.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have to open the grate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
It's meant to be opened. The grate is meant to be opened.
Yeah.
It's on a hinge, presumably.
How wide are the bars on this
So
grate?
give it a sniff first.
Smells bad.
Kind of feels like you already spoke something to Cannon.
It's Cannon.
It's too late.
Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Let's not forget that Dob and Prudence are on Merilwen's back.
No.
6.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Consequences!
So,
It was kind of other people all spoke it in, so I was like, fine, okay.
as you sort of lift up the grate and start to go in, you trigger a hidden device that sends out a gout of flame. It's just like clearly being lit by some of the natural gases being produced in the sewer, which
Oh
is
no, stinky
ingenious.
fire trap.
perfectly horrible. Who else is on the bear? It's the two of you. Can you also make me a dexterity saving throw?
I'm fireproof, Johnny. I don't
Oh,
know what to tell
yeah.
you, but more fire, please.
Lovely fire.
That's a
Yum, yum,
D20,
yum,
I
yum,
guess.
yum, yum.
Yes.
Okay, well that's a 4. But let's not forget to add, surely, something.
My dexterity modifier.
Hey, dexterity modifier. 10.
You both take 8 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Okay, I've got.
Singed for her.
Yeah, the sewer now smells even worse because it smells like burning hair on
burning
top.
hair and sewerage.
You feel fine. So you say having a mini shower, you just say,
Okay, so our eyebrows are gone. Merilwen now presumably is like one of, like a naked
Crispy.
bear.
Yeah, one of those.
Like a sort of all fur gone.
with like tasteful curls of smoke to cover up any untoward bits of bear.
Well, I hadn't thought about that if I'm honest.
You never think about the bear nudity.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
No, it's just the front half. and
Oh,
then
okay.
I'm furry at the back.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
just got hit.
Half and half.
So only as much
Okay.
as needed to be burnt off.
Yeah.
Would you say it's the bare necessity? Anyway,
Inspiration for you.
thanks. You're now in the sewer.
All right, that was dumb. Well done, team.
I sure wish we'd checked for security. For precaution.
Should we check for security? Nothing bad happened
All right.
to me.
Just because I'll
We
forget
were
to do
the
this later.
security check.
Heal wounds on Merilwen and myself.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yay,
Thanks.
my
That
spurs all
heals.
back.
I wouldn't
how
say
much?
that. I don't think it brings back for her. I think it
It
just.
does on me in bear form, please.
Okay, yeah, that's canon.
All right. Well, 3 plus 6. So that's
Okay,
the
back
8,
to full health.
the 8
Already covered.
fixed, and for me 7. But yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, we're back up.
Great.
We're maxed.
Yeah.
See, it was all fine.
Feeling
Anyway,
healthy.
in we go.
All right, I sprint down the sewer.
No!
I blindly run, triggering every trap.
Okay, so you start to wander down the sewer, and it sort of it branches off in a few different directions because this is a massive citadel. It's got a very big sewage system, but obviously you sort of know that the HQ for the dragon. I mean, Egbert, you're probably leading the way, right? You know roughly
Yeah.
where it is.
Mostly upwards.
Yeah.
Up through the.
Famous sense of direction.
We go up.
Upwards.
So it's not exactly an easy climb, nor is it a pleasant climb. But
Presumably all the effluent is flowing downwards with some force, splashing up
Like salmon
into our
swimming
noses
upstream.
and eyes. Yeah,
But grosser.
yeah.
you're not having a great time, but eventually
Would you say it's head to toe?
I'm on Egbert's shoulders.
you get to the area where Egbert, you're fairly sure you'll be underneath the
Sewage.
Underneath the waterfall.
You're under the headquarters of your old paladin order.
Okay.
I
We should probably look for a way in, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, can you prestidigitate and clean us all?
When we're out the sewer, I
Let's
feel
wait
would
till
be
we're out
the
of the
time.
sewer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any kind of like manholes or grates or anything up there we could get up to?
Yes. There is sort of like there is a tunnel with a ladder leading up to like a large grate. That sort of if you Egbert, you sort of peer up. It's got a design embossed onto it. You're like, I think I remember that from the central courtyard of the HQ.
Central courtyard. All right.
Sounds good.
That sounds like where we want to be. So, plan.
Well,
You're not allowed in.
no.
I mean, none of us are allowed
None of
to
us allowed
just
in.
pop up through the sewer
Yeah.
drain.
I mean, I could disguise myself as a paladin, a
Yeah,
dragonborn.
paladin plumber.
Have a good look at what they
Just
look
checking
like.
on
Now's
the,
Yeah.
the time.
I mean, I could disguise myself as that particular paladin with the cape, the fancy one.
the dragonborn.
Fancy boy.
Could be a dragonborn.
We fancy dragon boy, and go up and check the place out.
Dragon
Dragon
boy.
boys.
Fancy dragon
My
boy.
dragon boys. I mean,
Okay.
that works absolutely fine as long as he's not hanging out in the courtyard.
That's a good point.
Maybe a Genero paladin,
yeah.
but with all the kit,
Yeah.
might be
Yeah.
a good move.
Can you think of anyone who's unlikely to be around that I could disguise myself as?
Yeah,
Describe them
Egbert.
to me.
Chauncey, I
Chauncey?
think.
What's
Yeah.
Chauncey look like? Give me the gist.
He's a pale lad.
Pale.
But yeah,
Mustache.
Heavy limp.
He'd like to grow a mustache, but really it's not coming in.
Wispy. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm loving it.
Probably him.
This is.
Yeah.
I've got the picture.
Hair's
I've
a
got
bit
the picture.
matted.
Matted
and,
hair.
you know,
Mhm.
yeah.
Got the picture.
Flat
All right.
shape.
I cast disguise self and disguise myself as this Chauncey character, and then I'm going to ascend the ladder and just see about moving this.
He's the sort of guy who might get trapped in the sewers.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you keeping an eye out for things?
I'm being extremely cautious
Okay.
after the flamethrower incident.
You, sure enough, see like a little sort of, it's like a tripwire kind of going across the manhole cover.
Right. I'm going to attempt to disarm the tripwire. I
Be a
guess.
Dex sleight of hand check, please. Call it a 15.
Okay. That's my dexterity modifier. Okay, good. That's an 8.
In total,
Yes. No. 10.
please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's 21.
Ooh, saved it.
You take 1 point of fire damage. It's like, yeah, it pretty much goes like, you know, like when you're turning on a gas hob and it doesn't
Yeah.
light for ages, and then it goes, you're like, ugh. It's like you lose a few hairs from the backs of your hand.
Ow! Egbert, your order is a bunch of jerks.
But you're now fairly certain it is safe to proceed up
Okay.
through the manhole cover.
All right, I'm going to proceed up through the manhole cover, and then I'm going to look around and see what's going on up here in the central courtyard.
You can rise up with it on your head
Yes.
and like look around.
It is like basically there are a few guards sort of stationed in corners and sort of standing guard. Some people are sort of milling around doing paladin business, and one of the guards is looking directly at you.
Right.
Chauncey!
Yeah, sorry, I've got, hang on. I go back down and I go, guys, it's crawling with paladins up here.
It's fine, just tell him
Okay.
you got stuck in the sewers. Chauncey loved it when I was around because I made him look cool.
Right, okay, I'll see if I can find where the water supply is and report back.
Okay.
I don't know.
Chauncey!
Look, yeah, sorry. Sorry, my shoe fell off.
Over here
I've got
this
it.
instant!
Yep, coming, sir, coming. So I go out and talk to.
Report in, Paladin. Frankly, you smell terrible.
Yeah, I got lost and I fell in the sewers.
And your voice is definitely a lower pitch than it normally is.
mean,
That's weird.
Sorry, I
Better.
just fell in the sewer and my shoe came off and I didn't know where I was and now I'm back here. Sorry about everything.
Oh, Chauncey.
What am I like? This apparently.
Well, you weren't investigating those rumours that there's going to be an attack on the Dragon Door, were you?
I didn't even hear that, sir. What was the rumours?
Oh, nothing. It said Captain Chattershield just came back and was like, "Oh, listen to this, ha ha." Some not only was Egbert the Careless back here,
Egbert the Careless.
told him to sling his hook.
Oh,
but
right, Miss Egbert, I do.
oh well, he shouldn't have done that terrible crime. You know the one.
Yeah, but you say it as well, so I know it too. Because we don't need to. It's fine.
But he was back in the city and he came with some ridiculous tale of there being an assault on us in the headquarters while someone sneaks in the back to poison the water supply.
I mean, might be true though. Maybe we should go and check it out, sir.
Oh, Chauncey. If it will make you feel better, we can go look at the water supply.
Yes, please, sir. I'd like that very much.
All right, to be honest, you could probably use a bath, couldn't you?
I certainly could, sir.
All right, come with me, my lad.
I've right made a mess over here, Ryan.
He leads you off and basically leads you through a door. It's unguarded. It's the water supply, isn't it? And there is a well sort of dug in a room. It's like, well, there it is. Look, there's nothing bad in there. It's fine.
I suppose, sir, but shouldn't we post a guard here just in case? I mean...
Well, it sounds like you're volunteering, my lad.
Well, I wouldn't. I've always asked for more responsibility around here, sir.
You have, my boy, and you know I think it's finally time we gave you the opportunity to prove yourself.
Hooray!
Yes. Not so shrill next time, but you just stay there until, the end of, not this watch, the next one. And report in when you're done, will you?
I'll do it, sir. I'll report in. Good.
Good job, Chauncey.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I love you.
He pushes his way back out.
I'd like to re-roll as Chauncey.
Okay.
I turn to the others and go, surprisingly convincing.
Okay, so Chauncey's gone, but we don't know where. But presumably...
You're all still down in the sewer.
Yeah. I'm sure that Corazon would have wanted to try and find the location of the water supply and hasn't gone directly to the gold.
But the one guard who was looking at the manhole cover has now been...
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, haven't we all cleared out the courtyard now? Can't we just kind of slink up?
I think we could probably sneak through,
I
right?
reckon we can probably smash through in dramatic style.
I mean,
are we confident the courtyard was empty? Was there only
It wasn't empty. There were other paladins around, but they were kind of doing their own thing. There was only one guard actually looking directly at the manhole.
Okay. Guys.
Yes.
What if we create a diversion by
Love
sending
it.
something through the sewer grate that they won't be able to resist?
Okay.
I'm interested.
Such as?
So what could that
Oh,
be?
you didn't? Oh, right. Okay.
What am I? All the ideas? No, come on.
Just the ideas, man.
Let's brainstorm.
You've got illusion powers, haven't you? It's a part thing.
Yeah, I could do a little prestidigitation, but I don't think it's going to carry that far past the grate.
I can create a silent image.
Aha.
Hello.
That's new.
Hello.
Yes, maybe one of the religious relics.
Oh yeah, something they would absolutely love to get their mitts
Or
on.
some kind of grail.
A piece of the true dragon cross.
Something that should be like locked
Somewhat
up
elsewhere.
safely. Yeah, and they'll be like, "What? How did this get here?" What?
Right.
What's that?
It's DMX.
You will push.
I mean,
you
a
will lift.
bear in the courtyard would also be distracting.
Come here, Wave. Sorry, start from the top, Merilwen. You wind up a sling bow. The bow, is it the bow?
Lasso.
Lasso. You will lasso. Hang on, is it one word?
Is it film?
One word. Yeah. Come on, we'll get there. Explosion. Burst.
Onion.
Fire. Palm? It's alright, no, alright, be cool. We'll get there. There is no rush.
Some rush.
Okay, what's the plan?
Magic.
Oh, it was
The
a
plan is
wand.
magic.
We don't use wands. What the hell was that? Alright, yeah, okay. Alright, we'll do a magic spell You'll do a magic spell. A magic spell of fish. Oh, you will create a terrible stench. Oh, Merilwen, no, the new sprays are working. Okay, no, it's yeah. Okay, all right. That's a good idea. You'll do a spell to create a bad stench, and they'll be like, "That smells bad. Let's get out of here."
Are they not likely to come and investigate the sewer if they're looking for a bad smell?
Yeah, well, and then they'll come down, and then we clobber them old school.
All right.
Okay, all right. Or, and I like that plan.
Go for it.
Merilwen's got a plan.
Let's have a crack at it.
No one's going to emit a stench.
Merilwen's got bare instincts. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Can't wait to clobber them old school.
I cast Druidcraft and create a 5-foot cube of the smell of skunk around two. Like how close
skunk
are the
the
guards?
The
smell of skunk, the smell that skunks produce.
Okay,
Right.
yes,
Sure.
we're right with you.
We're on the same page.
4 and 20 and blazing it.
I'm gonna do that. Where are the guards around?
Sort of posted, so you've got the manhole cover in the middle, and then you've got the guards posted on each corner of the courtyard.
Each corner of the courtyard. How far are they apart?
That's a good question. I would say that they are about 20 foot. The courtyard is about 20 foot on a side. That's not very big, is it? About 20 foot on a side. It's really not very big, is it?
Cast it on one of them
Tiny.
though, and everyone else will be interested.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna cast Druidcraft on one of the guys,
Okay.
and it's a cantrip, so I'm okay.
Okay.
So you're going to make him stinky.
So he's gonna hopefully be like,
So stinky.
"Ah!"
Oh, okay.
and then the other one will run and help, and while they're distracted, bear.
Whoa!
Let's see what happens.
Right.
Okay, so
Can I just say that, can we not kill members of my old order? Because
What? I
really,
mean,
the atonement thing is
If it
kind of
were up to
important
me, Egbert, I would obviously love to not kill people, but
Yeah.
this guy,
Good luck with that,
Where's
Egbert.
Bear?
Remember when I asked you all
didn't
not to
say I
kill
was
my
gonna
old
kill
pirate
them.
crew?
Maybe
we're just going to let you maul
We
them.
could, well, like once they're distracted, we could sort of like all hop up out the grate and hide behind some walls or
Just
something.
sneak
I
away.
like that plan, yes.
Just
Egbert, do
Go
you
with
remember?
that. I was just gonna pin them down. That's all.
Egbert, do you remember when I asked you not to
Just
kill the
kidding.
members of my old pirate crew and you burned down a boathouse with them all locked inside?
I mean, I burned down the boathouse. Whether they were inside or not was their lookout.
Just saying. Just saying.
Also,
You're not here.
Oh yeah, I know.
Chauncey.
I'm using telepathy, which I don't have.
No, you're not.
right, so
All right, Operation Bear Stench.
are we going with Operation Best then?
Operation Stinky Merilwen.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
smell real well.
Smell, yeah.
Smell of
Okay, so you. All right, you
Come
you
smell.
make one of the guards smell absolutely awful. And he just goes like, oh, ugh, and he starts to wander over to another one. It's like, can you smell something? And before he even gets halfway there, the other's like, oh, like waving at him to go away. And he's like, it's like basically, yes, it's working. He distracted like 3 of the guards because one of them smells terrible. 2 of them are wrapped with horror of how terrible he smells, and then there's one who's basically is not hit yet. You know, so that person in the room is like, no, it's not reached me yet. Like, it's gonna be terrible, but yeah. So that's
Can
what
we
happened.
leap out and hide then somewhere? I'm assuming it's a sort of cloister-esque sort of
Yeah, we
thing.
can get behind some pillars or
Columns or
something.
something.
Yeah.
Should we try it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Stealthy?
Let's go.
Okie dokie. Everybody make me a dexterity stealth check. I mean, you're a bear. So,
Oh wait.
Bears are quite stealthy.
20.
Whoa, hello. Great.
Where's all the stuff coming from?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
Egbert knows this place inside out, so it's not surprising that he's
true.
probably all right at sneaking around the joint.
Makes perfect
As a
sense.
bear, my dex is
0.
+0,
Yeah.
so I'm 10.
18.
10 as well. Oh, okay, me and you, Merilwen.
Okay, so you start to emerge. You see Egbert. He moves like shadow itself. He just kind of like glides out, like he's a liquid. And he just like, just sort of
Oh my
like
God.
coalesces again as like a paladin hiding behind a column. And then a goddamn bear comes out. It's like, and you immediately hear the one guard who's not screaming about how smelly everything is, yell, "Intruders! Intruders!"
Merilwen, lead them away, and then the
Yeah,
others
I
can...
leg it away to try and lead them off so that these two can get out.
Okay, all right. They follow you. They do indeed give chase because you're a bear. So two things sort of happen at the same time. The bear charges off with sort of a roar, and the guards start like chasing after said bear. And you also hear a bell start ringing to one side. It's like bang 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 bang. And like you basically, Chauncey, you're next to the wild screen like, it's weird. And then the door gets kicked in by the paladin who assigned you to this guard duty. Who grabs you by the shoulders like, Chauncey!
Whoa!
You were right, Chauncey! My God, Chauncey, you were right!
I told you so!
They're attacking the front gate right now, Chauncey!
Oh my God, sir!
We're in danger, Chauncey!
Sir, I don't know why!
I need you to stay here, Chauncey, and guard the water supply, Chauncey!
Sir, it's too
Are
very
you up to
intense.
it, Chauncey?
Oh, no!
Yes.
I mean, yes, I can do it, sir. I'll do it.
Good
God, I'm good.
He sort of claps you around the shoulder and races off, presumably to the front gate to repel whatever assault is happening.
I assume with my huge amount of stealth that I just achieved, I can slip past him and head to the well, which I know where. Yeah, I know where it is. Obviously.
Egbert, lead us to the well, to the water supply.
I'm gonna. I don't know what's going on with the bear, but like anyone who wants to go to the well, follow me.
All right, after Egbert.
All right.
Yeah. Good luck, Merilwen.
I tell you what, I will follow behind the guards chasing Merilwen at a discreet distance.
Okay.
Just because.
In case she needs help.
Yeah, just because like Merilwen will eventually be trapped and killed otherwise. So.
I mean, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I follow behind. I follow behind.
All right.
At a discreet distance.
Okay,
stealthily.
you discreetly follow the bear.
I communicate all of this with hand signs.
Okay, yeah, the gestures we rehearsed earlier. And I'm going after Egbert because he knows where the water's at.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
And break.
All of you you bust into the well room where Chauncey is kind of standing there.
Well, these two do.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
it's you guys.
Sorry,
It's just
those
us.
two.
Hey fellas, it's me.
That's not your voice. That's not your normal
You may have
voice.
thought that I was Chauncey, but in fact I'm Corazon, the cool pirate.
You've got a new voice though.
No, I've done a lot of Chauncey voice right now, and I just want to
okay. Balance it
reclaim my
out.
cool.
Okay.
I give
Fine.
Corazon a high five because that
So-
was a excellent Chauncey impression.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. I mean,
well,
I'm
the
here at the
water-
water supply. I don't see.
No sign of.
I say, don't see
man.
Jack Darkfall.
You'd have noticed
Unfortunately.
as well.
Yeah, right. Want to get some hairstyling tips? This is going to be great. I assume he has great hair.
I feel like with the commotion, as an opportunist like him would probably be about to make his move. So
Why don't we blend into the shadows and keep an eye on this water supply?
maybe that's a good idea.
trap?
I mean, you
Can you
can, you
traps?
as the paladin guard can remain in
Oh, that's
position if
true.
you like and confront them as they arrive, and then when they attempt to attack you, we can jump in.
Yeah? Or do you think he's more likely to
Yeah.
attack if he doesn't think there's a guard here?
Well, he'll try and poison the water supply, obviously,
Yeah.
if he thinks he's got a free option to it. You're at least a distraction that gives
Yeah.
us a moment to
He'll wear
attack.
himself out trying
Alright.
to kill you,
Okay.
and then we can
Yeah.
intervene.
Sounds great.
Really pummeling your
Just weighing
now
on
dead
your
corpse.
legs.
Just while he's working the
yeah,
body.
exactly.
Yeah.
We can saunter in and finish
All
him
right.
off.
Save the day.
I'm going to stand by the water supply, walking up and down with like a very obvious cone of vision, going, "Oh, I sure hope no one poisons the water supply. It would reflect poorly on me as a guard. It would."
Cool. Where do you want to hide, Prudence?
I mean, what's this well water source room like? Is it just a well in the
Pretty
centre?
much
of-
just a well.
Just a big old well.
Yeah, there are like
well.
some barrels in the corner.
Okay.
Hunker down behind some barrels.
You hunker down behind the barrels.
Yeah.
I'll hide in the well.
Oh!
Can you breathe underwater?
No, but it's like
Just
deep
get out
enough.
of your head.
No, it's
What
just
I'm gonna
little
do is
dragon nostrils
get like a
above
big
the
straw.
water.
Have you heard
Yeah.
the tale of the splinter cell? I'm going to do the split inside the well.
Oh.
Don't
You don't need to do the splits underwater.
No, it's deep enough that there's a bit of a gap. You know, it's like a
He's like
shaft
wedge
down to the
himself
water.
into the well,
Yeah.
sort of.
I'm going to be between the
Opening.
water and the top of the
Yeah,
well,
I
doing the splits.
I imagine you're trying to sort of stay like in the well at a height where you can jump out again.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not
yeah.
jumping into a well to be like,
I'm at the bottom of a well now.
Classic acrobatic feat to sort of spring out.
Yeah.
Bearing in
Okay.
mind your legs will be you could be here for hours.
Egbert's drowned corpse.
in that case,
Poisons the
Prudence
water
from you,
supply.
I would like a dexterity stealth check.
Oh, okay,
Just
another
let
one.
me know what you
Yeah.
get.
All right. Let's try hiding
And
behind some barrels.
Egbert, can you please make me a strength athletics check?
Yes, I can.
I'll call that a 10.
Oh, well, I've got a 5 and a +4, which is a 9.
Just an 8 on that
Okay.
on that hiding behind a barrel. Yeah.
Guys, I just remembered I can't do the splits.
Basically, just bloosh, you fall into the well.
No,
I'm
if it's in
afraid.
the water.
Poisoning it.
Immediately fouling the supply, like the sewage that I'm still covered in.
So, leaving a very vocally, leaving a very vocally worried guard, a poorly hidden tiefling, and a very sodden dragonborn paladin behind for a moment. Let's get back to this chase. Could the both of you make me a strength athletics check? For you, Merilwen, it's getting away from the guys chasing you. For you, Dob, it's obviously catching them up.
20.
20?
Natural.
Well, not a natural. 19 +1.
Oh, okay. I mean, so I'm going to tell you that these guys rolled a 2. So, to be honest, the bear is starting to gain a slight lead on the guards, the 3 paladins pursuing. Dob, you have just caught right up to them. Like, you're running
Right.
alongside them right now and they've not noticed.
I shout at the 3 guards who are currently pursuing the bear. Fellas, hold up!
Okay, I think we're having this conversation while we're still running. They're
Okay.
like, who's this?
Dob, the oldie Interpol. Shatter Shield called me in with extra security. That's what the bear is.
You're joking.
Yeah, it went absolutely haywire though. That wasn't expected. Must have smelled something bad. Sir, I think it was you. Anyway, this bear is mine. Response to me. I'll prove it now. Bear. Rachel. Rachel the bear. Raise one paw. Thank you. Do a little dance.
They stop running. They're like,
Anyway, as you can see, we're part of the extra security around here. Have you seen anything suspicious apart from this little misunderstanding?
I mean, well, sir, this little...
Quickly, man! There could be intruders!
Well, it seems like there are, sir, at the front gate. That's what the bell is.
My God!
It's a different bell for the courtyard, sir. We were going to ring it, but then we realised it might be more prudent to take out the bear,
The
sir.
3 of you get there immediately.
All
There's no
right.
time to discuss this.
Okay.
We're going to head back. We're going to make sure that the water supply, which, as we know, is potentially under threat, is safe.
With all due respect, sir, I mean, the front...
Do you think I have time for all due respect? Bear, with me! We walk away. Come on, Rachel.
Yeah, no, so I'm not going to make you roll for that. They just got steamrolled. Okay,
Rachel, look at them haughtily as you leave. That's right.
Okay.
Hold your nose pointedly at the one that smells bad. Yes, good. Right,
So those
back to
guys
the-
run off
Yeah.
in the direction of the front gate.
Back to the well then.
Okay.
Well then. Sorry.
Back
Just
to
the
well,
absolute
actually.
worst. So, Egbert, you hear the sound of a door splintering from a long, very echoey way away.
Okay.
But you're like, I mean, something's going on up there. Because the other 2 of you see a bear just sort of walk through a door, like, as Dob sort of follows in behind.
I go up to Chauncey. Dob, Interpol.
Wait a minute, it's me, Corazon. I'm disguised, Dob. You
Oh,
dummy.
right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on? What's the plan? Have you guys seen anything?
We haven't seen anything. Egbert's poisoned the water supply with sewage. And we don't know, there's no one here.
Oh. Oh!
What?
Push Chauncey into the well. I cast prestidigitation, easy for you to say, on Egbert's to clean him, and I do what I can.
And the surrounding water.
I do what I
below him.
can. I get a little tea strainer and just try and fish some of the sewage out of the clean water.
I cast water breathing on everyone.
Oh, interesting.
Hello.
Okay.
So that if we need to, we can all hide in the well.
Let's all hide underwater.
Okay.
The water might get poisoned and we'll die.
I mean, that is a risk, certainly.
We're in the poison.
Just float to the surface.
It's still a good thing.
TPK!
The Oxventure is just belling up. You can do it if you want to.
How much room is there in this well?
You could probably fit the whole party, and you're not sure absolutely.
I mean, I'm not
everyone
going in. I'm staying out as a guard.
Okay.
Yeah,
This thing lasts
Prudence
for
is
an
by the
hour.
barrels, presumably.
Not very well
Somewhat.
behind the barrels.
Egbert's already like bobbing up.
Are the horns poking up above the barrels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I had in mind.
Amazing. Right.
All right. So what are we doing? What are you doing?
I feel like I kind of want to go in the water. It sounds.
Sure.
I was thinking I'd like hide behind the door and use attacks, but kind of going in the water sounds useless, but sort of fun. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I mean, now that you've got water breathing, it'd be a waste not to get in the water.
All right,
Although you
but you
might get
guys,
fake-
if
you
the
might get
poisoner
fake
comes
poisoned.
in, you have to be really careful that the poison doesn't get in the water.
I get distracted by something shiny.
How big is this room?
It's not massive. I would say the well is about, like, in terms of its width, here to the edge of the table that Lucas sat on. So imagine
Big-ish.
that, but circular. And then there's a good, like, 10 foot between each edge and, like, the wall.
Okay.
It's, like, fairly big.
I think.
Wow, I was really ambitious with the splits then, wasn't it?
That's why that didn't work.
That's why I didn't know.
Speaking of splits, I think maybe what I'll do is, if there's any doorway left,
Yep.
I might sort of like just hop and like Sam Fisher my way into the sort of the joists above the door,
Okay.
just so that I'm like sort of pressed up, suspended, ready to drop.
Yeah.
Who's got traps? I feel like someone's got traps. I've done traps before.
I am the
Yeah.
trap Prudence.
I mean, that's sort of trap-like. We could trap the doorway.
We could rig something up with ropes and paint cans like Home Alone.
The Tale of Home Alone.
Tale of Home Alone.
Tale of Homie Alone.
Home Alone. Oh yeah. Oh, we've done this. We've done this
referenced this
before.
Literally done this.
Okay. Well, as you can tell, I'm out of ideas. So.
Okay, so we've got Dob above the doorway.
Yeah.
We've got
Egbert in a well.
Egbert in a well.
How big was the well?
It's like
Like across?
so from here to the end of that table.
So about 5 feet?
Oh,
A bit more than that.
A
guys,
bit more.
what if?
More like 6.
I mean, I don't feel like in Geth there's such an invention as cling film. But what if we were to maybe do a sort of magical spell or something, stretch it over the well, and then when poisoner comes in, tries to poison it, catch him red-handed, and then blam, clobber him old style.
It's funny you would say that because I do have a magical cling film spell.
Are you serious?
I don't.
Okay.
It's tiefling sarcasm. A single tear rolls down Dob's cheek.
I have minor illusion. I could create a fake well,
Love it.
and if he pours poison into the fake well,
We spring out the real well.
and
Where are you
Clobber
going
him
to put the
old
fake
school.
well?
I put the fake well on the other side of the room from the real well, and then he'd be
He's
like,
got two
"Oh."
wells to choose from.
We'd have to disguise
It's a
the current
50-50
well.
chance.
How? So just like drape a tarp over it or
Tablecloth,
something.
right? Yeah.
We could put a sign saying water supply out of order.
Yeah. Old water supply, don't use. New water
Yeah.
supply on other side of court.
Yeah, new fresh water supply.
Yeah, fresh, good water.
Yeah. Let's all drink it and have
Do
a
you
good
want
time.
Yeah, should we make a fake well and I'll guard it?
I like this idea.
All right, I cast minor illusion to create. I can only make a 5-foot well, so it's not as big as the real well.
That's okay.
Right. I take off some clothes and I spread like a coat over I spread like a traveller's tarp over the real well and fashion a sign that says old well, no longer in use, good well over there, let's drink from its tasty freshness.
Please do,
Sign.
please do not poison under any
Yeah,
circumstances.
Yeah.
no poisoning, and I underline that bit.
Okay.
Egbert, are you under the top?
Apparently so.
Oh yeah, everything goes dark.
All right, fake well is in position, and now Chauncey is patrolling in front of the fake well.
Okay.
Right. Oh, I'd love to drink water. I hope it doesn't get poisoned or nothing. He says.
Classic Chauncey.
Okay, have you resumed Sam fishing above the door, or are you...
Yeah, why not?
Okay, Merilwen, you are...
Just in the corner.
Just in the corner.
Taxidermy pose.
In a
Oh
bag.
yeah.
I'm doing like, I'm like a...
Okay.
Make a little plaque that says Ursus Horribilis in front of it, and just like place that there. So it looks like a display.
And Prudence, are you still behind the barrels? Sort of.
Sort of.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Wow, it's the perfect plan. Can't wait to see how this goes.
All goes quiet. You hear the pealing of a bell. You hear sort of some faint shouts and clashes of like some people joined in battle apparently out the front of the HQ.
Good sound effects.
Thanks.
And very slowly, not very slowly. I mean, there isn't a door to push open.
No.
So you hear the sound of somebody not having to push a door open. But basically, Chauncey, you sort of see as light sort of spills in through the door, a sudden silhouette of a really cool roguish looking guy. Like, yeah, that is the appropriate reaction. Like, he's just got he's just festooned in like blades and cool looking expensive fabrics that also make him look cool. And the figure pauses for a second and he goes, "Oh my God, what a mess."
Can I help you, sir?
Well, no. Well, yes. I will kill you very shortly. But first, I have questions.
Yes?
Why is there so much bad taxidermy in this room? There is a bear, what a dumb pose. And why is he suddenly German? And there are these arms that are not even attached to a skull.
Yes, this is where we store the taxidermy while it gets fixed before we put it in the main hall.
Next to your water supply.
Yeah, it doesn't go in the water supply.
Well, evidently it did if that is the old water supply and it is no longer useful.
Well, yeah, we did have an accident where we had to move the water supply because we dropped some taxidermy in the old one.
Right.
I don't tell you how to run your rogue society, mate. Oh.
You're not going to be telling me much of anything in a moment.
What?
Because, well, 2 water supplies, 1 has some taxidermy in it. It matters not to me. I have enough poison for both of them. I'm just going to kill you and then make sure that none of this water will ever be potable again. Maybe I will sort the bear in.
But I have to insist you don't do that, sir.
You can insist all you want. And he draws a blade and settles into. It looks really cool. Like his shirt sort of falls open a bit, and it's like he's got enough that you know that you would love to sleep on those pectorals. They're like dinner plates. So like they are the good china. And he sort of settles languidly into like this fencer's pose. And I guess we should roll initiative, because he's definitely going to try and skewer poor old Chauncey.
What will become of sweet Chauncey? Will our heroes defeat the dastardly Jacques Darkfall? And who does his hair? Find out the answers to some of these questions next week on Outside Extra in the thrilling conclusion. Subscribe now so you never miss an episode.